Hey, hey, hey. I know it's been a while, but I'm here. Welcome, welcome. This is Marty Starr. So I usually pull a heart card from the Oracle decks, tarot cards, things of that nature. I'm trying to get my intro together for people that just come on and haven't seen me. I've actually been doing videos for a long time. I just like to come on and vent from time to time. So it's just, it's not like a show or podcast, but sometimes I call it that. Sometimes people call it that. But whenever it's laid on my heart and I feel like coming on here, I make videos. So that's that in the gist. And I hope everything is going well. I've been being creative. I've been making jewelry. And the crazy thing is I've never thought about going into making jewelry. Like I never thought of being any type of fashion designer, anything like that. Like I love art. I am art. So anything that's like artsy and crafty and just whatever I like, you know what I'm saying? I usually try to stay in the realm of those things. So it's like, I painted like, I love painting trees for some reason. Like the tree of life is just so amazing to me. And then I paint it the way I visualize it. So I just have like swirls and twirls and things of that nature. I'll probably show y'all my wall in the hallway, whatever. I just got this big tree and then I put up like pictures of the family. It's pretty dope. You go to Five Below, get you a nice little paint set. They got a nice little paint set there. So yeah, so again, welcome to the page. If this is your first time here, I do see there's some new subscribers. I again apologize, I'm not consistent with this. I would like to be. It's just I have a lot of things going on. Like I said, okay, so I've been like taking like I don't know, I've been getting into beading. I like jewelry that kind of brings me closer back, I guess, to the motherland. Like I feel like because of my high cheekbones, like I could see my I just got the chills. My African, descents in my face and stuff, and it just coming through more. So the more and more I guess I get connected to like the ancestors or God, the universe, whatever you choose. I try not to put too many labels and names on things because I just like to accept things as what and who they are. You know what I mean? And it's just when you start getting so deep and want everything to be specific, it throws the whole living life off. I think to me, I just want to be in the moment. You know what I mean? I think that's important because I never was like really in the moment. I either was always in the past, the future. Like I'm all over the place, but I'm like, what are you doing right now? Like, what do you like right now? So I ramble on sometime. Forgive me. I like to talk. Anyway, y'all gonna forgive this little piece of hair just sticking up like. Anyway, so yeah, I got into that and it makes me feel, I like to feel sexy naturally. And I noticed that my looks and my persona, my energy matches things like that, you know what I mean? So that's me in a nutshell. So anyway, I got my I started doing like bracelets and stuff. I don't know if you guys, I don't know where the camera is, can see. So it's just, yeah, something kind of cute. I see the whole layered look going on. I like that. Nothing too I like stuff to sparkle and shine and things like that too. So nothing too much, almost like, kind of Cinderella-shy. We can go from night to day and stuff. So yeah, I'll if you come through my page on IG, it's a business name named Oya Ori Treasures. I will try to link it if I remember. I don't even know how to edit these videos. I don't know how to do anything, so forgive me. So I'll spell it, okay? So y'all play this back at whatever time it is. I think my clock says 3 minutes and 54 seconds, so maybe that's the point. You can rewind it back. And so it's Oya Oya Ori Ori and Treasures. Y'all should know how to spell that. Sound it out. Use your vowels. All right, y'all. So yeah, like I said, I like to pull from Oracle decks, and then there's also a thing called tarot cards where those like a little bit deeper with like 8 of Cups and things of that nature, and those are cool. I'm still learning it. Like I don't have it memorized. I'm like, oh, this is a lot. Like what I'm saying, I gotta remember like 10 of everything. Like that's a lot. I can kind of pick out the more important ones, like the Tower card, the Death card, the Hermit card, like the Sun card. I can think of and I can kind of remember certain ones, but like with the swords and it's just I have to get practice. But I like Oracle cards, and Oracle decks basically are like simple. Like they just have very you know, a lot of them have maybe one word in it in a picture, and you can kind of pick up what the picture is saying, and, you know, or they'll have just something a little bit more simpler. You know what I mean? So those of us, don't feel shame if you can't, you know, if you feel like, you know, you can't read those deck or whatever like that. Some things just ain't for you. And that's my thing now going forward. Like, I'm not questioning everything that comes on. Well, why is it this way? Well, maybe I'm not ready. No, it's just not your fit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just don't fit. We don't go into a store and try on jeans and sit there and try to argue and go back and forth with ourselves. Like, why don't these jeans fit? We like, look, these shits don't fit. Let me get a bigger size. You know what I mean? Maybe I gotta pass up eating out this week. You know what I mean? Maybe my period's coming. I'm a little bloated. Whatever the case may be. Like, we don't. It's just simple. Like, just stop wondering why you don't fit in, or why you're not doing the same as somebody else who's successful. It's like they successful for what they had to do in their life. Like, I'm not, mine ain't, yours ain't, it ain't the same. So just stop stressing over. I mean, just stop stressing as much as you can. Like, in this day and age, and with this energy, and with everything that's going on, how people are functioning mentally and holding up, how people are struggling, how people are hurting, how people are in fear. This is a time where you need to, like, really clean house. You really got to let go of stuff that just rubs you the wrong way. You know, yes, things happen. You know, it's from trauma. We feel triggered and all this other stuff. Right now, don't even worry about that. Like, if it ain't feeling right to you, by all means, be out. Protect your energy. Like, it's so important. And the only reason why I'm saying this to you, because it was coming across to me like that. Like, you real friendly, Marty. You know what I'm saying? You just, you know, you could be in a situation where you know you feel uncomfortable. You know you're not supposed to be there. You know you're not supposed to be, you know, in this space. But you'll go and you'll sit there and absorb all of this stuff, and then leave. And now you're feeling like, why do I feel this way? I feel this way because now you done got attached to wrong energy. You know, that stuff is like, it's more toxic than the pandemic and what we got going on now. So it's messed up. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know why. People don't understand why. And a lot of times, it's not for you to understand. And that's another thing. Like, you know, my talks with God, what God was saying, like, you always want to know the who, where, why, how, and like, it's not your business. It just is. You know, that saying, it is what it is. It really is. And another thing God told me was, like, you know, people always try to, you know, he's the Alpha, no. Even if you say the Alpha, the Omega, the omnipotent, he's everything. He's in us. You're God and all this other stuff. God is, I just had this talk, and it was so funny because God was like, you know, it's an enigma. You know, I am an enigma, you know. So I was like, that's dope. That's dope. I've learned to love and appreciate not always knowing everything. Because when you know everything, now you're held accountable. You know, when you eat that apple off the fruit or off the tree, now you're accountable. So I wanted to know everything and just go with the flow. All right, so yeah, this is the deck. It's called the Heart deck. I like to pull one of these every day. I haven't. So I've been out of the loop. Don't think I've been holding out on y'all. I haven't been doing these as well. So today is a treat. Hopefully we won't go over. I also pulled these cards. This one is the Oracle of E. So that's like the energy deck. Also, I think we had I've been seeing the moon. I think we're the moon in Pisces. I'm not good with the horoscope either, but I know that means something. So I got the Moonology Oracle, and I also have Divine Abundance, because I just been feeling very close to the divine, and I've been having abundance. So maybe that's just to point out certain things, because, you know, sometimes when there's a lot going on, we don't even see what is going on. You know what I'm saying? We don't see the good things that's going on, that the fact that my lights are still on, the fact that I have clean water, the fact that, you know what I mean? I know it sounds cliche. Oh yeah, I woke up this morning and I'm just grateful. I gotta thank God. No, but seriously, like, seriously, like, there's places that's right next door or right in a few, you know, states over that don't have those things. And that could have been you. You could have moved out there for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? So let's be grateful for some things that's going on. So I always like to pull from the Heart, one card from the Heart deck, because the heart, I feel, is close to the spirit. And sometimes, you know, when your heart is feeling down or hurt, or you feel it rumbling and shaking inside your chest, it's because it's telling you something, you know, is wrong, or pay attention to something. A lot of times it's always not like, oh, something is bad. No, it's just like, pay attention to something. Okay, so sometimes we feel like anxiety, you know, us, especially us empaths, we're trying to figure out, and we get it the worst. We mentally struggle the worst because we feel everything, and we like, what is that about? You know what I'm saying? So we're constantly in thought, and mental stress and mental exercise and mental heaviness is 10 times greater than physical. Like, you know, if I could just lift boxes or something all day and not have to overthink sometime, I mean, I probably would, but then again, that don't sound too fun anyway. So I always put for the heart. I like to know what's going on within my heart. I go through things just like y'all. So this helps me out. And I thought we could do it together. So let's do it. Okay, so this is, ooh. I get excited because like this reading or whatever is for me too. So this is amazing. Sorry if I get emotional. I've been feeling that way lately. So the card says change your focus. Excuse my nails. They probably look horrible. So yeah, change your focus. It's the number 5. Sorry, I'm peeking over the side like a pervert, but I need to see it too. You see like the white doves, you see the trees, and she's looking like, You ever get like you be in deep thought, you zone out for a while, like a whole bunch could be going on. You could be at a party, TV could be on, you could be at work in a meeting, and you just zone out. You just thinking like, I'm tired of this shit that's going on right now. I'm tired of this job. Or, you know what, this relationship just, I don't know, but you know, I just need to break away, and I need to come back and regroup. You know what I mean? I just got to rethink things all over. I got to get rid of the blueprint that I had down for the last 8 years, and let's try to start from scratch. You know what I'm saying? Maybe let's get some help. Let's get somebody that knows how to do, you know, architect, you know, let's get an electrician, let's get with like-minded people, and let's, you know, because there's help out there. Because that's one thing we feel like everything is going to come directly from the source, because some of us that are empath gifted, whatever, can, you know, medians, whatever, feel like every message is going to come straight from the source or our higher self or whatever like that. It does, but there's a lot of times where it will be put out into the universe. You gotta, like, some of us gotta remember to stop being so spiritual. We're only on earth, the 3D realm. Like, you can't be 100% spiritual in this realm. You have to experience the physical part, the human part. You know what I mean? So you're gonna get things on a like earthly type of thing. So it'll come through like a person, it'll come through watching TV, it'll come through a child, it'll come through in a message, it'll come through on a billboard. Like, we always have to be on the lookout for, like, you know, signs, because, and synchronicities and stuff, because they come. And when they come, again, you have to think, okay, what does that mean? So I say all of that to say, I don't know what I said all that for, but yeah, we have to refocus. And we also have to understand that when you refocus, it's okay. I've been told, well, I guess I'm saying this because when I, you know, I had my talks with God, he was saying that you have to be open to receive information. You have to be like like, it's like a saying, if a student comes, the teacher will appear. And I don't know if Gandhi or one of them said something like that. And that always was so profound to me. And I'm just like, I get it, because if you come, you know, and with all humbleness and love and yearning to learn and know and just tap in, like, it'll come. So it's just, you have to like sit back and just refocus, because we be moving. Especially, this is like the year of like the entrepreneurs. This is the year of like freedom. This is the year of peace of mind, healing. And that's the type of freedom I'm talking about, like within our mind, within ourselves. Like, even though all hell is breaking loose, it's like, look, I'm in my own vortex, I'm in my own world. I when I walk outside, I really envision my life like I got this big old dome over like maybe 100 acres of land, and listen, you stay on your side, I'm gonna stay on mine. We good over here, you know what I mean? And I rock like that. So yeah, that's what's in my heart. That's the message that we need to take heed to, is to change your focus. It's all right that you don't know what's going on. It's all right that you've been doing something for so long the same way. It's all right. It's the best thing that you should be celebrating right now. And this is what I'm talking about, being in the present, is that you caught it. You hit to it now. You say, wait a minute, something just, like my mother says, something in the milk ain't clean. Don't drink it. You see somebody pass you a glass of milk, you see something floating around or something in it, you not drinking it. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just, I'm glad I'm focused. I'm glad I'm noticing that something's wrong with this picture. Because like I said, we'll do stuff that keep going on and on and on. We just get used to it, thinking it's okay. When deep down we like, I don't really like, excuse me, y'all, because, I channel different parts of me, and one of them does curse, one of them does talk, kind of sexual sometimes. So I do try to keep it whatever, but I just, I know I have to do disclaimers here and there, you know what I mean? But that's just me. If I go and do something, I can only do it the way I can do it. And sometimes maybe someone needs to hear the message in that way. So, sometimes I sit and I just be like, you know what? I don't like sucking dick that much. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I'm fucking with all these same niggas at the same time. Like, I really don't get nothing from them. You know what I'm saying? I really don't feel anything. It's like I be forcing a feeling. I be expecting them to give me a feeling, and I don't feel that. You know what I mean? So it's okay to step back and say, you know what? It's all right. You know what I'm saying? I've learned some great things. You know what I mean? I no longer have a gag reflex. You know what I mean? That's a good thing. That's a good thing, because at least you always have something to fall back on. Just trying to keep one. Nah, but on a serious note, whoever needed to catch that message. But change your focus, and it's okay. That's a dope. That's something to celebrate. Celebrate the fact, I don't feel like doing that shit no more. I grew it. I want to do something else. I want to venture something else. I want to feel something else. It's a whole world out here. You know what I mean? I've never been out the country. So what the hell am I complaining about? Like, shoot, it's the whole world out here. I'm glad that I'm able to say, you know what? I want more. I want to try something different. I want to feel different. I want to be different, because I know I am different. You know what I'm saying? Bars. What was that, like 16? Huh? So that's for the heart. That's what's up. Actually, and I also, in the book, I normally don't read the book. I'm trying to keep track of time. I normally don't go to the book, but let's just go to the book as well, because I always am curious what it really means, or what the author thought, and putting that in there. And sometimes what they say also relates and is I ain't got my glasses. I don't know why I'm playing with y'all like this. All right, so what was that? Change Murray had little lamb. Okay, change your focus 105. All right, I'm coming out. I did good. I'm telling you, these eyes are no bueno. Okay. It says keywords: disappointment, loss, shift, appreciate. Oh, I like that. I think loss will come first to me. I like the even arrangement of words, like I guess the adjectives. I would put loss comes first, and then comes disappointment, and then comes a shift, and then comes appreciate. But those were the 4 words. I like that. That was pretty dope. Okay, it says some disappointment and sadness are inevitable. How you deal with it determines the quality of your life. It may be that you've recently experienced a loss, perhaps the end of a friendship and a failed romance. Maybe your family isn't providing the support you need, or you regret decisions you've made. Any number of situations can cause unhappiness. When relationships don't turn out the way you expected, it's natural to feel upset and hurt. However, it's not healthy to remain in that state for too long. Exactly. You got to be like, okay. You got to fall down, wipe your knees off. It was like, all right, I got to clean this up before it gets infected. You know what I mean? You can't just sit there and just expect, you know what I mean? Got to get up. So when this card appears, it's time to put those sorrows behind you and shift your focus to what is good and positive in your life. Appreciate the people who love you, your abilities to give love to others. Take stock of what brings you joy. Take charge of your own happiness is the key here. Focus on what you have and are thankful for, and attract more of the same. I agree. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like it's okay. It's good to, be better in some aspect of your life, whether how small or big it is. You know what I'm saying? We feel it. You go through it and you say, okay, that was fun. Time to do something different. Okay, I took an L. And, it's good to take L's sometimes, because, I already feel like I'm perfect without the T. So when I take an L, it reminds me how mundane, how minute. No, I'm only playing. But, okay, so I also like to pull 2 cards from other ones. So I said, since I haven't been on, I'm going to do a little extra today. I try to keep it within a half an hour, but look like we may go over a little bit. So if you want to stay, you want to stay. If you don't, it's cool. Okay, so Moonology. So yes, lately we've been having, and the inside of the box says, let the moon be your guide. And some of us who are into like horoscopes and stuff, I'm not into it too deep, but I know some things. I know that I'm ruled by the moon. So anytime there's a full moon, a change of moon, a new moon, whatever kind of moon, I notice, yeah, I do kind of feel some kind of way. And I do feel different emotions on a regular basis. So that yearning that I always try to have to not feel so much, or just feel calm and maybe not think or feel anything at the time, it's just never gonna happen for me. You know what I mean? And a lot of us who are like that, sometimes will do things like drink a lot, because you want to just slow down your thought. You want to slow down your feelings. You don't want to feel like da, 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 all the time. So I get it. You know what I mean? So I try to understand what's going on. And like I said, I don't sit in it and I don't let it consume me. And it has a couple of times, definitely. But I just, I brush myself off and say, okay, I got another day to do it different today. Like, yesterday ain't work, you know what I mean? But today, and when you start taking those steps back and forth, you start to notice more, and you start to get your power back, and that's that energy. You start to have more energy. You start to feel good. You start to, combat them negative thoughts. Like, you be in a box and like, what anxiety? What depression? What happened? You know what I mean? So, yeah. So anyway, I pull one from the top and one for the bottom. All right, so let's see what we got here. Ooh. Okay. And I just looked at the pictures. I'm gonna just show y'all the pictures. First of all, if y'all don't know, I'm a Cancer. Okay, y'all seen me do shufflers like this. Listen. Y'all seen me shuffle. Okay, this is what I'm telling you what comes through. People like, oh, why you do with them cards? And I don't know about them, but me, like, I get spoken to. So here we go. Okay, so you see, I'm a Cancer, so that's just the picture alone. And this, I'm not sure what this is. This a Virgo sign? I bet. Ooh, I forgot what my North Node is. Is my North Node? Ooh, I got to save this for me. You better quit playing. Okay, so like some of y'all, like I said, when the Moonology card mostly is about like horoscopes, your sign, the moon, the days of the year and so forth. Well, anyway, look, the message says step out of your comfort zone, North Node. And there's a thing called our North Node and our South Node, like that, like like an encompass and things like that. People wonder how is it able to point, north, east, west, whatever, because there's like a serious energy that pulls and that directs. But when you say shit like this, people think you're crazy or you're a conspiracy theorist and all this, but it is. So the North Node, I think the South Node focuses more on your past, and the North Node focuses like on your present and, just what you need to do. So this is dope. And I think my North Node is in Virgo. Yeah, and it's crazy because the Pisces moon, and I think my South Node is in Pisces, so, or vice versa. Oh my gosh, I gotta research this more a little later. So the next one, it shows, I can show you a picture of a crab. It says the personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. So that's the message saying, whatever issue that you have or personal things. And when you talk about something personal, we're talking about your trauma, you know what I mean? Your triggers and stuff. So a lot of us really don't want to feel like that. A lot of us don't want to be mean. A lot of us don't want to curse you out. A lot of us don't want to smack the shit out you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us really don't want to be like that. You know what I mean? And the reason why I can say it like that, I'm not like that. Now I know people like, I know she was crazy. When they prayed it like that, they crazy. No, I used to be like that, but I was like that young. Like, you talking about like 15, you know what I mean? 16, 20. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I wanted someone to knock me out, because like I just was living on the edge of, I really didn't care about anything. I didn't fear anything. Like, I feel like I was at my strongest then. I feel like I was like Storm. You know what I mean? Like, when I came through, you knew it. You know what I mean? You knew it. So we gotta, you know what I mean? I was just about to say, we got to get back to that. We do got to get back to something. We do got to get back to our childhood selves. I used to have fantasies. I used to pretend, like little kids don't pretend they Superman no more and all this other stuff. My brother used to dress up and go outside with the cape and, the mask and all kinds of stuff. Like, that was living. So, A personal issue reaches resolution. So a lot of us, like I said, you've been wondering what's going on. I don't want to be unhappy. I don't want to have a low self-esteem. I really want to come out my shell because I know I'm beautiful. I know I'm strong, what have you. So those issues that you've been praying on, that you've been working for, they're going to come to resolution. And I believe it because I see it in my life. You know what I mean? Gosh, I don't know if I want to. We're just going to sit with that. I was going to read the book, but like I said, I don't want this video to be too long. I know some people like, I fucking read it. We don't care. I'm wasting time now, as a matter of fact. I think we're good with that. I think you get the message with that, right? Yeah. Plus, you know what I mean? I got stuff to do. And, they said I got, they say, well, they call it ADHD. You know what I mean? So, but it's not the fact of ADHD. It's just that my brain moves faster than my motor skills. Always remember that. They always try to take your gift and turn it into something bad so that you can put negative thought on it, so that you can put negative juju on it, so you can get the lesser of the good. You know what I mean? So I've always said, like, I'm smart as hell. Like, what do you mean? Oh, you got ADHD, you got to take extra time for tests. And okay, yeah, I do, because I got a lot of shit going on in my mind. Like, I'm not thinking on the 3rd grade level. I'm already on the 8th grade level. You know what I'm saying? It was to the point my mom would have to tell the school to give me extra work because I'm getting straight A's, but I'm creating a nuisance in the class. I need to laugh. I'm trying to interact with kids. I'm asking them, like, you ain't finished yet? You know what I'm saying? I done finished, made a easy another 100. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I guess what I was trying to say was, instead of reading a book, like, you know what I mean, I start to be like, I want to do something else. So let me just get through these cards because I want to catch up with myself as well. All right, so the next one is the Oracle E deck. This one don't have nothing written on the inside. This is how the card looks. Isn't that cool? Got like fireworks and stuff. Yeah, see that energy? That feels good. Like a spark, like a crackling fire and stuff. I could love to watch fire. I don't know what it is. Like, I burn candles, I think more so because of the fire. Like, it's something, like, it's so mesmerizing. Like, I just be like, damn. I be hoping the whole room ain't gonna set on fire because I used to, some of y'all remember the movies Firestarter. Like, you be like, I could see that happening. All right, so we're gonna pull one from the top, one from the bottom. If it's cool. All right, so this one maybe I'll read. I like these cards because, like I said, sometimes they're real simple. It says bring it. Ooh, look at these numbers. And hey, I told y'all sometimes I have trouble reading. So we got this one, which is a beautiful card. Blue is my favorite color, most of y'all know, and purple. And bring it is, I love it. It's just like, you got it, you know what I mean? It's in you. You've been practicing, you've been waiting, you've been prepping. Like, bring it. You know what I'm saying? Come out, step out. The floor is yours. And this one is Magnanimous Me. Hold on one second. We gotta look this up. I'm thinking, I don't know why I'm feeling like magnetized me. I'm gonna show y'all the cards so y'all can figure it. My eyes is killing me, and yeah, okay. Oh, so the page is the same number on the top, so that's even better. So I don't have to look up the page. It's M-A-G, mag. And I'm thinking, because see how they make the A? It's like a, so I don't know if it's that an A or another. So it's M-A-G, mag, N-A-N, Nan, I-M-M-O-U-S, us. Okay, well, let's see what that means. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Okay, this is the time for your true nature to bloom like a cactus in the spring. Woo, I just brought 2 cactuses. So you see how like synchronicities and things be happening. This is why I be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Because like I love to see like deja vu, or I love to see like things like, oh, okay, just that confirmation, right? Okay, so You are nothing but a big ball of love. Yes, I am. And the only thing you really want is to love up on everyone. I really do sometimes. It is a good time to get in touch with that higher truth and feel your generous spirit. Kindness, anyone? That's what it said. That's dope. Okay. I could do that. Okay, let's see what bring it means. I'm gonna work on it because like people be rubbing me the wrong way, and I don't like to be loving up on people that. I mean, I know we all supposed to give love to everybody, but if I don't have to and I can avoid it, I will. So I'm working on it. Like, look, we all working. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm enjoying my human experience as well. Yeah, I don't know everything. God forgot to give me a couple of memos. It wasn't no instruction books. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? So, listen. Okay, so bring bring it, and that's number 11. We love it. So wow. You are a brave and you are brave and fearless these days. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I've been feeling it, like, you know what I'm saying, like, even if it doesn't feel that way, you are being called to take off your armor and leap. Ooh. Take off your armor. You know, like, it's like fighting in war. I don't know if any of you seen Dracula. And the other one that came on, was it Dracula 2000 or something like that? I love, anybody who knows, I love vampires and werewolves. And especially the movies. And in the movies, they were fighting. You know what I'm saying? They were like, back then, you know, they were in war, so they have on like all this metal. And the metal also, like in the Bible, I keep forgetting the verse, but they talk about like the different armors of God. And I think it's like, how many is, I forgot, but I know it's the head, it's the breastplate, it's the sword, it's the belt, it's the feet, and those things of that nature. So when it says take off your armor, you know how it feels to know that you've been fighting, you've been going through it, you've been getting knocked down, you come up to victory, you return it home, and then God comes down and says, you know what, you did a good job, my child. Take off your armor and come on and leap, come on into the party. You know what I'm saying? You like, what? You get greeted at the door with some nice slippers and a nice robe. You got a nice jacuzzi bath waiting for you upstairs. You wash off all of that, you know, drama and stuff of the world. You know, take a little spiritual bath. You got the herbs in there. You got the fresh, you know what I mean? You making it work. And you get out, you all refreshed, you feel good, you smell good, and then you go downstairs and you eat good. They got all your favorite foods. You know, nothing to make you go to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? All your favorite food, all your fruits, all your seafood, all your beans. You got Middle Eastern, you got Asian, you got all kinds of food there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited about that because it's just like some of us have been patiently waiting and fighting and just like, okay, good. You know, I'm strong. I'm not going to do it. I'm just gonna keep fighting because I have no choice. A lot of us like, what else am I supposed to do? I'm not gonna sit here and wallow in my sadness or my grief. We're gonna have to do both at the same time. Like, it's just not in my DNA. You know what I'm saying? It should not be in your DNA. Like, don't just sit there. Get your ass up, whether you want to wash or not, and try a crack at it today. You know what I mean? So thank God for that. Shout out to what? I don't know, any of y'all feeling like me? Take off your armor and leap. I ain't got to be out here fighting no more. Today is the day to call fear out as the wimpy. Oh, I'm about to pass out. Because when I think of fear, I just think of evil. I just think of the devil. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the main power and the most powerful thing that the devil possesses is fear. Woo! It says today is the day to call out fear, to call out that devil out as a wimpy imposter, and that is what it is. What the fuck did I say? It is what it is. We ain't got to explain nothing. It's time to go for it. Woo! I got to calm down a little bit. I'm so glad I'm doing this reading with y'all. And for me, like I said, this will be for me too. I'll be excited. Excuse me a minute. This is my water. I usually take, I try to remember because like I said, I like to drink sometimes, so I'm usually dehydrated. So I try to put things in my body to kind of help me. So I take drops of, if you can see it, liquid chlorophyll. So yeah, just water, two drops, and yeah, it gives you energy. It's like a natural, supposedly body deodorant. I think it is because like I can, go without. Not saying that I do, but if I'm like in the house or whatever, I can just go without underwear. Damn. See, she comes out from time to time. I can go without deodorant. I mean, but it's true. Like, why wear underwears in the house? Like, why do you have on a bra and underwears in the house? You know what I mean? I get sometimes the bra because, some of us are sagging and it just, our kids are older. They got friends coming over, so I get it. Underwear is, I guess, the same thing. So just, and that's another thing, y'all. Like, we getting old. Let's be appropriate. Let's remember that we have older kids who are now into internet. Their friends are into the internet. And if you're a cool mom like me, some of his friends, be wanting to follow and do. So, yeah, but I try to keep it classy, but I will speak how I need to speak. So, yeah, that was a good message. That is a good message. Oh God, that was a good message. And I did get blessed, for the rest of this year. Like, I got some good message that is going to bless me for the rest of this year. So it just feels good to just say, okay, damn, I don't have to do that. You know what I mean? It's being done. Yes. They're going to have me put on some gospel music. Some nice Afrocentric beats. Oh my goodness. You cannot tell me, like, if you go to like some of these events or whatever, like they have in the park, and they're playing like the are they called the Congos or Morocco? I can't think of the name. And oh my goodness, I don't know, something in me just starts to, you know what I mean? You just you like, yes. Whew. Gotta get that energy crack. All right, so the last one I'm gonna pull for today, y'all, is divine abundance, because I've been feeling the divine very close to me. Been having great talks throughout the day. I love it. I love the guidance. Like, when you hear God talk to you or your higher self, like, the guidance is amazing. And it be on regular stuff. Like, it'd be like, take this exit. You know what I'm saying? Or get into this lane. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I just do, like, I don't question stuff too much anymore. You know what I mean? And it's just amazing because, like, a lot of us just, put God in this box, or like this unreachable being. And it's like, no, those things that you hear or whatever like that, stop ignoring and stop thinking that you're crazy. Stop letting people tell you that everything is blasphemy and everything is against, God and all this other stuff. Like, you don't know what's against God. You really don't know. You don't know. Did God personally come down and tell you that's what it was? Maybe he did. I don't know. My God, I don't know. My God is, I don't know. My God is different. I don't know. All right, so I love this card because I love purple. That's the color also of my jewelry. You see, I'm trying to plug myself, right? My beautiful jewelry line. I have all colors, actually. Got little necklaces. See, these are elastic, so you can do, like, nice things to them. You can wear it like this. You can, I shouldn't be giving out all this information, but what's for me is for me, what's for you, for you. You could have it come down. So I'm creating some cool stuff. Some cool stuff. So check me out. Again, that's Ori Treasures on Instagram, and I will try to link it in here if I can. All right, so last but not least, we have, oh, these are pretty nice. Okay, so this one is grief, and it looks like a heart. Remember I said I always pull from the heart card because the heart is like connected to the spirit, and it'll really let you know, what's going on with you. What are you really feeling? Like, what are you hiding from? What do you keep trying not to feel anymore? You know what I mean? Because like for instance, like, my dad passed away last year, August. So, like, his anniversary just passed. And I don't know. I didn't think about it. I didn't feel anything about it. Like me and my brother went to go celebrate his birthday, let go some balloons or whatever. But I don't. Some of us be feeling bad because we're not grieving, or like what is grieving? Is it always have to be crying, or could it just be, feeling? I don't know. So the heart kind of is confusing a lot to me because the mind is just a thinking tool. So for the mind to try to figure out the heart, it's not gonna happen. So I always love to pull the heart card because it lets me kind of a little bit more know what's going on with myself. And the other card that I have is, it says non-duality. That's nice. You can see at the top the Om sound. Wow. And I'm glad that came up. And I'm kind of thrown because it says non-duality, because I was having these talks to myself this week, and I kept saying, everything is duality. Everything is a yin and a yang, a light and a dark, a moon and a sun, whatever. So I'm curious to see what non-duality mean. And I know, okay. What I just got from it. Sometimes I get downloads during the so what I got from non-duality is that you are the non-duality, because you have to work on you. Almost is just like, people say, it's wrong to say, I give 50-50, we do 50-50. It should be 100-100. But you have to do your part and they have to do their part. And then when you come together, it becomes one of a stronger being. You know what I mean? So, and just like two things meshing together, like neutrons and electrons and, things of that nature. I'm thinking that's what that means, just off the dome. But that's the message I got from me, and hopefully maybe that helps someone else. All right, this is getting long, so let's get to it. So grief. So like I said, I see a heart. So let's see what it says. Tears are what happen when the ice in the heart melts. That's what's up. That's what's up. Because a lot of us be having that ice box when my heart used to be. I got this ice box. What? Yes, because I've had an ice box for a long time. I still kind of do. Like, it's just some shit, and maybe that's just me also. I'm like, nah. And it couldn't have been even something big. It could even be something that happened maybe 20 years ago. It's just, certain lines that get crossed out. I feel like you're just out of bounds at that time. You know what I mean? So, but that's what's up. That's what's up. So, when you're crying and when you're feeling bad and you're purging, that's because you're healing. The ice around your heart is melting. You know what I mean? A lot of us build up this wall, but that wall be strong as hell. And y'all know if you get a thick block of ice and it's cold outside, like it's going to be hard to break that down. You can keep chipping and chipping and chipping and chipping and chipping. But that's what's up. So somebody, when you're crying and when you're purging and when you're going through whatever, or you're going through a lot of emotions, you're purging because you got it on notice now. You know what I'm saying? Now you could pray that out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us don't know what to pray for. A lot of us don't know what to command. A lot of us don't know what to manifest. You know what I'm saying? So the thing about it is that when you start feeling those emotions and you start feeling those woes or whatever like that, it gives you time to tap in and say, okay, listen, I don't want to feel like this. Why are we feeling this way? Okay, what are we going to do about it tomorrow? Matter of fact, what can we do about it today? So be excited in those emotions and those feelings, because it lets you know you're not numb to it. It lets you know that you're putting it on blast. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, that enemy will use that all the time. So that's what's up. I appreciate that. Okay, good. I'm glad, you, me and whoever else that resonates with. I'm glad it is, because I don't want to be a mean person. I want to be nice, but a lot of people, I won't say a lot, but there's some people in my life that were supposed to, I thought do the job a different way, didn't, for whatever reason. And I'm actually cool with that. Although at the end of the day, it still hurts. It still has me on notice. Like I'm always going to keep my eye on you. And, and I will never give you the opportunity again to hurt me or to disrespect me or to misuse me or to whatever the case is, once, I go unnoticed. So, I don't mind my icebox sometimes. You know what I mean? So I got to talk about that a little bit with God. But I think what was going on is the fact that I'm able to really breathe, and I'm able to feel, I'm able to think things through, because my emotions have been getting better. So I can definitely say it does. Like when I get upset, I now take time. I take an hour, I take a day, I take whatever. And when I notice now that when I take that time to not react and be proactive, I notice that my feelings change. I notice that it isn't as serious as I thought it was. So I appreciate that. All right, so non-duality. Yes, I love everything about this picture. I mean, I would want this on a t-shirt, a painting on my wall. It's meditating. Look at where all the blood is rushing to the head. Woo! Light is igniting through like the root chakra. That's beautiful. All right, so it says, let your authentic humanity shine forth while also bowing to the inner divine. You can become fluent at doing both. Yes! Yes! I want to do both. You know what I'm saying? I want to incorporate, because God, this means so much. Because I know, like most of us, we want to incorporate God a little bit more. We want to incorporate meditation more. We want to incorporate basically that in a nutshell. Let me not even go further. Like a lot of us, like myself, struggle with meditation because we keep thinking meditation means this one thing. You know what I mean? A lot of us struggle with yoga because we see it with this one thing. And it's probably, and it's not to say that the way that it's done, it doesn't work. It's not to say that, we know all the ways, but I know that there's different ways. And, and me and God was saying that, like, you do meditate. You know what I'm saying? You don't have, of course, it'd be nice for you to sit with your finger, touching and, it would be great to do that for 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But I do it, when I'm cleaning. I do it when I'm driving, and sometimes I have it quiet, or I have the music on. I do it when I'm doing my jewelry. Ain't this cute? Got the little, just something different. And it's actually 3. I have this one by itself, and then this one has like the little ribbon, and then these. I wore this one because it matched, but it was cute. Got the angels and everything. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm like, I still got to take care of business, but I still also want to take time with my higher self. I still want to take time with myself. I still want to take time and, meditate and be closer to the source and be closer to God. I mean, that's just as simple as I could put it. I think a lot of us have been feeling that way. Like, I don't want to stray away from God, because right now it's like that you got to get like, you got to get close. Like, look, you know what I'm saying? Like, we over here with God, you know what I mean? Y'all, I don't know what the hell is going on right about now, but, yeah, I need to be able to hear what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? I need to be able to, know what type of strength I need to have. I need to know, what I'm saying? I need God to help me get control of my emotions and keep my peace of mind with all that's going on right now. So yes, non-duality means that, exactly that. Like it's you sometimes. It's you that's going to have to just wherever you can take your time, wherever you can incorporate something, whether it's listening to good music, that's fine. But I know I definitely need to sit. We all really need to sit and tap in a little bit more than we've been tapping in. And some of us don't do it at all. A lot of us don't sit. I mean, there's people that sit for 10, 15 minutes, even maybe 5 a day, just being grateful, giving gratitude, acknowledging, your higher self, God, the universe, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? So it's just, and I know for me, I don't. I'm not even going to sit here and bullshit you. So this message means everything to me. At least God knows that I still yearn for, a great relationship, a closer relationship, even though, I know that I already have it, so that's great. You can become fluent at doing both. You can become fluent, taking care of, divine also means like your whole alignment, your physical, your mental, your emotional. I always tell people, like, my spiritual and my emotional, I got down packed, but my physical, eating better, taking better care of myself, going for walks, stretching, exercise. I just do simple things now. Like, a lot of us be wanting to jump to like, like I think I said this in another video to a doctor's degree, a PhD, and we just graduated high school. Like, I'm saying, take baby steps. You know what I mean? If you can only do, a turn like this, a twist for 10 seconds and another twist, and just, a little something, just, that's it. Maybe a day, then that's fine. But do something and you'll start to feel good. You'll start to feel like this different like state of euphoria, you know what I mean? And you need that as well. We definitely need our physical. So just tap in. Just tap in. And again, it says, let your authentic humanity shine forth while also bowing to the inner divine. Yeah, you can definitely do both. You know what I mean? If you people feel like, you know, oh, I'm not doing what I need to do as far as, you know, what's likened to God. You don't know what I don't want to sound like a bad influence, but you'll be surprised how understanding, how cool God is. Like, a lot of us are just like, oh, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And it's like, okay, but that's where you are right now in life. You know what I'm saying? And you're there because that's where you need to be, or that's, you know, whatever. But like I said, you're taking notice of where you at and you're saying, I think I stayed here a little bit too long. I think I wore out my welcome. I think I can't, you know, do anymore. It's almost like the position I work at. I can't go higher unless I get a certain degree. So I'm at like my end cap. You understand what I'm saying? I can only stay in this same position and probably get like a raise or whatever like that. But even that is going to cap off. So the thing about it is like, okay, you know, I had my fill. I've been here, you know, December will be 16 years, and I want to do something different. I want to be creative. I want to, you know, I love art. I am art, and I want to do something more where I'm creating things. So, you know, just trying to, you know, manage that life. And, you know, I've been trying to do this website, I don't know, for like 3 months now. And, but it's cool. I've been, you know, creating some great stuff. So I'm great the way things are going. I'm glad that it's taken us. I now understand and appreciate the time that it's taken to do it, because now each day I get up, or each week, there's a different idea I can put into it. There's a different something else I can add to it is already great. So, you know what I mean? I appreciate it. So just wanted to share that message. Hopefully you guys loved this conversation. If you didn't, I feel you. Sometimes I don't love people's conversation. And and I appreciate y'all. I will, like I said, I will try my best to work harder at being more consistent, because, you know, some people, so, you know, they really need it. Actually, I'm supposed to be doing a reading for a girlfriend of mine, which I gotta reach out to. I didn't completely forgot, but time just gets away from me like it hauled asses. So so that's it. Over and out. Just came by to shed some moonlight and some sunshine, because we all could use some. I'm about to go get ready for my day. This is a long video. Yes, I know it is. And I'm about to be out. So over and out. I will chit chat with y'all soon.